Welcome to YouTube Tuesday. My name is Vibeke Svensson and I'm a Grant and Contract Manager at American University in Washington, D.C. Today I'll talk to you about some of the differences you may encounter when working with foreign sponsors or collaborators. Working at a U.S. institution, we mainly work with U.S. federal funding, U.S. foundations or other national sponsors, and we tend to keep that mindset when we work with foreign entities. This can lead to misunderstanding or unnecessarily complicate a contract negotiation, or sometimes we will end up with a budget or project that's under budgeted. If we are working with institutions that are not used to working internationally, like foreign institutions, they don't know the ins and outs of U.S. federal regulations. They have difficulties to relate when we speak to them in terms of federal acronyms and circulars. Every country is different. They have their own culture, they speak their own language, and there's a difference in the resource available to them. Working with a third world country is not the same as working with a European country. There's a difference in infrastructure, supply chain, and there might be a difference in how easy it is to source personnel. On top of that, they of course have to comply with their own federal laws and regulations. If you apply for a foreign grant, you can also encounter that some of the material in the RFP links to references in their native language. Another tip is just to make sure that you have the right time zone for the submission deadline. When you cost a project in foreign currency, you have to take into account the possible fluctuations in currency. It's not unusual over time that a project will devaluate due to these currency fluctuations. And as a general rule, sponsors don't cover such loss. If you require any institutional approvals, you want to make sure that you are talking to the right signatory. Preferably you want to speak to the Office of Sponsor Research at their end, but don't get surprised. Not every foreign institution has an Office of Sponsor Research. Also, if you subcontract to an institution with federal funding, you want to make sure that they have the right systems in place to comply with federal regulations. With this, I would end my talk on the cultural differences you may encounter when working with foreign sponsors or collaborators. I wish you all the best in your international endeavors, and I want to thank you for your time. Make sure to check out additional videos at the Incura YouTube channel.